the air. Let's go antiquing today. some goodies today. This was a great antiquing trip. Full day of antiquing. We went to 3 separate antique stores and I only got stuff at the first one, but honestly, that's better than I normally do. Start with this one. Now I collect etchings and prints. This is actually a print of an etching, so double bonus. Not an original etching, but a print of one, and it's a really beautiful landscape scene. I love it. It's gonna go so well on my gallery wall. It obviously came with the mat. I'm gonna probably paint the mat, make sure that there's no mold on it, and then I have to get it framed, which not ideal. I would have loved to buy this in an antique frame, but it did not come with one, so that's okay. These are some of my absolute favorite collections. I only have a few things that I've like dedicatedly collected over the years. More often I find something that I like and I'm like, oh, I should collect this, and then I am happy with one and I don't actually collect it. So these are fun, but I would love to know, what do you collect? Drop it in the comments. I always love hearing other people's collections because sometimes they're so obscure and I would never think to collect it, and it's such a cool idea, and so I just love hearing what other people are passionate about. Look at the detail on this little cutie runner. I thought it was so cute. There we go, now you can see the whole thing. It's a little bit soiled, but I have a solution for that. I will show you how I get the stains out of vintage and antique linens. This one just has the absolute best detail on the edges with the way that it was made. It's got a little clover, shamrock, I don't know, pattern on the solid part, but then the edges are so pretty and it's just really delicate. And I feel like you really can't find runners with this kind of detail. Like most runners these days are pretty plain or they're patterned instead of having all these pretty frills. What's this? What did I get? Ow! Oh, that's what it is. The weight should have given it away. Floral frog. This is very, very useful for making fake flower bundles. Also, obviously for real flowers, but the spikes, I'm telling you what, if you've ever bought a modern day floral frog, they are nothing compared to these ones. They are super heavy. They're like a weapon, basically, but they hold literally everything. And then the last 2 pieces I got were my favorite finds. This one, missing the lid, but that's okay. That's what you get. Most of the time you really can't find a lid, so if you ever find a piece of pottery like this that has the lid, that's a gem, because it's very rare that they still have them. They just get broken too easily over time. Very old, very cute, very pretty. Now this is where you need to know a little bit of your stuff. They had this as a set. They called it a mortar and pestle. This is not a mortar and pestle. This is not a mortar. That's not what it was for. It had a lid, it was for storage of some kind. This is a pestle, but did not go with this as a set. But did I take it for free and imagine that it was a set? Sure, why not? They were offering it to me. But I thought that this was really cute. I can actually put it into my real mortars because one of them is missing the pestle, so it worked out. And the last piece is this cutie little piece of stoneware with the bird on it. It's stamped Row. It's stamped Row Pottery Works, Cambridge, Wisconsin. I really like the salt glazed pottery, and I don't have many, if any, actually, that have the blue on it, so I thought that this was really cute for spring, and I'm planning to, I think, probably put a plant in it with a pot that is removable for watering. Cutie little bird. So that's all I got today, antiquing. My mom got some really great things, and now let's go decorate with them. These are some really good finds. I'm so excited about it. Now first up, I'm gonna link the detergent that I soak vintage linens in to get stains out. It works really well. I'll put it in the description. I just soaked this, cleaned it really delicately, and I'm gonna use it just on my table as it is intended. Sometimes I'll use things in creative ways that they aren't intended for, but this time it's just cute and it's really pretty for spring. One thing that I like to do with these kinds of vessels is to put a plant or a fake plant in it. In this case, I'm gonna do a fake plant because I don't have any real plants that I need to repot right now. But I just take a little, like anything. This literally was dug out of the woods at our last house. It's antique. It was like a cosmetic jar. We found it in the dirt. And I just kept it because it was kind of cool, a cool find. But it's actually the perfect size to pop in the bottom and then use that to elevate a plant to be the correct height so that it looks like a real plant. Isn't that cute? We're gonna revisit the coffee station. I did this project a few weeks ago. One of my favorite projects, honestly, the way that it turned out, I'm so happy with it. My daughter drew the fox, so we have a little personal artwork added here. And then I think that it'd be cute for spring to bring even a little bit more greenery than I have with these bud stems up into the shelving. So I thought I'd swap this one. I like it. That's cute. I also thought this one might be cute to add in here. The trick is not over cluttering, but I think I'm gonna use it to kind of mask this plug a little bit more. I like that. And then for the mortar and pestle, I actually have this antique mortar as part of my collection. I've got several others back here, but I never had a pestle for it. So I think this is the perfect size for this one, which is kind of hard to come by. Obviously, it doesn't exactly match. Most of the time, the pestle would be made on the bottom out of the same material as the bowl, but this is cute. I like it. I feel like the matte on this one is really making it feel fairly drab, and they don't have to feel drab just because it's black and white. So I'm gonna swap out for this piece of art, put this in a different frame and see what the gold frame and the lightened matte does for it. Now the floral frog is actually what I use to make these type of arrangements that are really massive and like floppy. They kind of fall out of the vessel a little bit, and it makes them look a little bit wild, a little bit whimsical, but more natural than just your straight up stems. And so the weight and the pokiness of the floral frog gives it the stability it needs to not just completely fall out of your vase. So I don't have another arrangement that I want to do right this minute, so it's going into storage, but you can really never have too many of these on hand. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing some antique stores. I will put where these antique stores were in the description for you if you are a Michigander or close enough to drive. They're worth coming to. We always love going to these ones. They're one of our regulars. You can check them out, but I gotta be honest, I almost don't want you to know about my secret antique stores because you're gonna go buy all the good stuff. So leave some for me. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week.